Ascot is very much about the experience and keeping that experience true to the ethos of our business. And when you introduce something like Alexa into an environment, it isn't intrusive because people are familiar with it.
I'm Jeff Blankenberg, Chief Technical Evangelist for Alexa, and I'm here today at the Ascot Racecourse in the UK to talk to them about how they're using Alexa in their hospitality suites and some of the discoveries they've made along the way. George, what is it like to come to a place this beautiful every day for work?
Well, it's quite an experience. Ascot is rich with tradition, and while our customers appreciate that, and it's part of the appeal, they also want modern convenience.
I'd love to get into the why. Like, what was the driving force behind you guys deciding, hey, let's use Alexa in these boxes?
So what we're trying to do is give them a premium feel, okay, but within that setting, also give them touch points that they are familiar with.
Yeah.
So whenever we introduce technology, we have to make sure that it's not too intrusive.
Alexa, I'd like to order something from the shop.
Someone is on the way to help with your shop order.
What are the activations? What are the things that users can do?
Broadly speaking, we cover 3 areas at the moment. That would be merchandising, so anything from the store. It would also be the betting element, and then it's the food and beverage offering. And boxes can be 12, 15, 18, 25 people. The last thing you want to do is be the designated person that's got to go down and buy all the product and then bring it back up to the box.
But through our work with Alexa Smart Properties, we're able to offer a new level of service.
And as soon as they make a request,
Alexa, can we order some food?
Sending someone to help with your food order.
the request will always result in somebody getting flagged from the restaurant, and they will come to the box, take that person's order, and that order's processed and it's brought back to them.
Here we go, ladies. Amazing. Great, thank you very much. Not a problem.
And think about the data that we suddenly can see in terms of, we now have an idea of response times. Now, prior to that, a lot of this would be anecdotal.
And I imagine you probably weren't walking around with a stopwatch, checking to see how fast orders were coming through.
No,
so.
absolutely not, absolutely not.
Paul, thank you so much for having me here today. Obviously, Alexa probably had to affect, in some ways, the way that things operate inside your kitchens. Can you tell me a little bit about how that works?
Alexa's been a revelation for us. Coming out of the pandemic, we have to think of new ways of working and how we can service our clients. So Alexa's given us that perfect tool to communicate with people and get food and beverage to them. And we've seen an increased food and beverage ordering, and our average spend is nearly doubled, typically for a box with no catering, which is a financial result beyond what we expected.
Throughout a race day, we collect a lot of information about the requests in the property. So this is where a place like Ascot can start to get insights from the data. And this sort of information wouldn't be captured anywhere else apart from through the Alexa system and through connected with the Orderco backend as well. So we can see an aggregated view of the requests by hour at the top. And then if we scroll down, we can see some more visualizations here which tell us about the different requests that have been made and the different locations that have been making the most requests. And this is something that they can monitor over time as well.
That's excellent. So this actually gives them insights that they wouldn't have had otherwise.
Yeah, this was actually feedback from Ascot. This was something that they were unable and weren't even aware of before, this average response time. And on the first race day, actually, we had an average response time of around 7 minutes, which was, considering the size of this property, is quite a good time.
Yeah, that's fantastic, actually, yes. So what does the future of Alexa at Ascot look like?
I mean, I could push that back to you and say, what's the future of Alexa like at Amazon? But in terms of Ascot, yeah, I mean, we're on a journey, okay? All technology implementations are a journey. There really isn't a start and finish to any of these things because they're always evolving the way that people are. But the important thing for us to remember as well is that we're a business that's been around for over 300 years. Tradition is very important for our customers.
And thanks to Alexa Smart Properties, having an Alexa device there, people are familiar with it.
I've seen users as young as 2 or 3 using Alexa and as old as 104, actually. And they don't need to be trained because effectively what you're saying to them is, talk to this piece of technology the way that you talk to me. And that's it, job done, effectively.
Yeah.